So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Wait, set, 53, 72. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check 13. Check 13. Five.
On first down, Brady. Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Wait, set, wide, 20. 53, Mike. Here it goes. Rush it. Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. I got Ozzy.
The 2nd down run for Burkhead. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Wait, set, 380. Check, 56. Check. Well, bandit. Hey, Delta. 56. Mike 28. Cover.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
6-6, bullet high.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the 2nd active leading rusher in the NFL. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Burkhead on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Check, 55 to mine. Hey, Alabama. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, Alabama.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady complete to Watson, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brady's throw there complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Hey, go 66. Check 43.
Brady going to give this one to Burkhead. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. What? Get it.
2nd and 5 now. Smith. Just keeping the play alive. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
10-2 stop. Let's go, D. Watch tight end. Watch that in. 22 jump bomber. 22. Ready.
Smith on third down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Edelman set to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Motion. Easy. 55.
From the gun, it's Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 17-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Rex Burkhead, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They start the drive with Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Smith. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Caught by the tight end Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Wait, that 53! 55! Go Bandit!
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Rex Burkhead, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes our score 17-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Trickstone, travel. The twins. Check. Go.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 outlaw. 58 right there. Drop D. Shift. Watch the shift. General West. Hey, Echo. Go 58 to the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Keep grip.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a 2nd down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Smith. And this one complete to Reed. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. Peterson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Wait, that 380. Check 55, Mike. Here we go. Hey, check it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to... Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Peterson. And some room to work. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots 43-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, seam 6.
To throw is Smith. Throw left side complete. It's Peterson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Exit. 5.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Smith is going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a toss. This is Geis. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find his running back, Geis. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash, this from 33. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, hold 66.
Throwing now is Brady. And it's incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Watch the safety cream. Easy, shadow.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie. Plus 56. Here we go, here we go. Check it.
Brady now on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Into the Redskins' hand, they do.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They run. Peterson. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Get it ready. 90 Wolf. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Get it.
A shotgun snap for Smith. It's caught by Davis. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4.
Let's go. 70, Indy. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Smith looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Switch. X3. 218. Jump hit it.
They'll run with Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Adrian Peterson. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Wait, 20! 6, right there, 56. Here we go again.
Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Again, Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Set, ready? 10-2 stop.
Smith on 1st down. Looking long for his tight end Reed. Looking for his tight end Reed, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, New England.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. And Watson has it right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. So many different weapons available in that Patriot backfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Alpha.
56. Hey, let's get this. Month 56. Month 56. Set the
Sugar.
Set the tone, defense.
Alpha.
Brady going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Brady to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The point after try for Gostkowski. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Peterson. And an alley to run. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for New England, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.